Hey Rick, how's it going? Thank you so much for allowing me to provide this review for you. I truly do appreciate it, and I'm excited to share with you some of the information I've gathered here that I hope will be helpful when it comes to your online marketing and your online exposure. So the first thing we want to do is take a look at your website, because we're going to be driving traffic to your website, and we want to make sure your website is very easy to navigate and quickly communicates to a potential customer what you're all about and why they should choose to do business with you instead of your competition. So while I'm here on your website, I just want to point out a few of the things that I really liked about it. The first thing I liked about this website was the fact that you had your contact information clearly laid out right here. Now, the problem a lot of people make is the fact that some of them don't include their contact information, and others make it really hard to find their contact information. And the reason this is a problem is because when somebody visiting the site wants to do business with you, they're going to need to find that contact information in order to either call you or email you. And if they can't have easy access to it, they probably will just go to their competitor's website and contact them. And so the fact that you put your contact information right here and made it very clear, that's a very good thing. And so you won't be missing out on any customers because they couldn't find your contact information. The other thing I really liked is when somebody goes onto your website, they know exactly what it is that you do, they know who you are and what you're all about. So they won't have any questions of whether or not you'll be able to help them, because your website basically makes it clear this is what we do. So nobody is going to log onto your website and then send you emails with questions saying, can you do this, can you do this, can you do that? They're going to know exactly what you could do, and it's all because you've made it very clear on your website. The other thing I really liked about your website was the fact that you included a Facebook like button. Now, I saw that that has 0 clicks right now, but that's probably because at the moment I'm assuming you aren't driving much traffic to the website. Once you start driving traffic to the website, what's going to happen is people are going to start clicking that button, and whenever somebody clicks that button, what that's going to do is it's going to share. I don't know if you know much about Facebook, but it's going to share it on that person's Facebook wall, and so all their friends are going to be able to see that somebody liked this website, and then they're going to go check out this website, and it kind of creates a viral like effect. So it's good that you included that there. What I would consider doing is, I don't know if you have a Twitter account as well, but I would include a Twitter account right here so people could view your Twitter account. And even though you have a Facebook like button, that doesn't mean it's a Facebook page. I don't know if you have a Facebook page or not, but I would definitely create a Facebook page and include a button to your Facebook page as well, because what you would want to do is you would want to try to get fans to the Facebook page, and so that way you could just type out a message on Facebook and instantly your hundreds of fans will have access to it and probably go visit your site for some specials you might be offering or whatever. Obviously you have a LinkedIn account, and I would definitely include your LinkedIn account right here next to where your Twitter account would be. And the reason for that is because LinkedIn is obviously a very professional network, and we want to get you more connections, because the more connections you have, the more likely you are to either be able to get a joint venture going on, or find clients, or just find other people who can help you out and help grow your business. So I would definitely include that there. The other thing I might change around is when somebody logs onto your website or visits your website, they have about 8 seconds to determine whether or not they're going to want to do business with you. So within the first 8 seconds, they're going to have a pretty good general idea of whether your company is right for them or not. And one way to build trust with them is to include testimonials on your site. And so what I would do is I would talk to about 4 or 5 people that you've done business with already, and I would ask them to write you a very short testimonial. It doesn't have to be longer than a sentence long. And in fact, sometimes the shorter the better. Just basically need things being said like very good job, or love the work that was done, stuff like that. And what I would do is I would put those testimonials right here, but instead of having them all showing at once, I would actually have them rotating. So show one at a time, and then every 2 seconds they rotate between each testimonial. So that's going to, one, capture the attention of the people on your website, and 2, it's gonna build trust, because if somebody sees that you did good business for somebody else, then they're gonna know that you could do good business with them as well. And so that's why testimonials are so important. The other thing I would do is, I noticed you included a picture of this house right here, probably something that you were gonna remodel. I would also somewhere on here include a picture of yourself and your crew. And the reason I would do that is because if people are going to do business with you, they want to see who you're doing business with. Because right now, all they know about you is that you're a person behind a computer screen. They want to actually be able to see the person who would be helping them. And it kind of allows them to subconsciously build a relationship with you if they see a picture of you and your crew. So I definitely include a picture somewhere on the site of yourself and your crew. And what I would also do is include an opt-in form, or an email opt-in form, and I would probably put that in this section right here. I might bring this down a little bit and put more white space right there, and then include an email opt-in form right here. And what an email opt-in form is it's actually a program that will capture the name and email address of people that leave their name and email address, and you can entice people to leave their name and email address by offering them either a special discount or a quote or whatever it may be. Just offer them something of value in exchange for their name and email address, because when you do that, the program will automatically save their name and email address, and so whenever you want to promote something, say you're having a holiday special or you're giving away free quotes or whatever the case may be, all you have to do is type up one email and send it out, and that's going to go out to every single person that's on your email list. So if you have hundreds of people on your email list, it's going to go out to all those people, and it's going to personalize it with their name in each email. And so this is just a way to develop a personal relationship with them, and it's a great marketing tool. So those are the main changes I would make to your website. And we also do complete website renovations, and I'll get to more on that later, but honestly your site's not too bad. Like I said, you did some really good things on it, and if you just make those small changes that I talked about, then you might notice a big difference with your turnover rate from the website. So now what I want to do is I actually want to take you over to Google. Okay, so Rick, we're over here on Google now, and as you can see, I typed in the key phrase building construction services, and these kind of words are very important because this is someone who is proactively going on to Google in search of your services. So this is someone who can very likely become a customer. So as you can see here on the right hand side, there's ads, and this is called Google AdWords, or PPC, which stands for pay per click. Now the good thing about PPC is it can get you on the front page of Google very quickly, and sometimes even within an hour. The downside, however, is the fact that you have to pay a small fee every time your ad is clicked on. But as you can see, there's a lot of people bidding on this keyword to be on the front page for building construction services, and so what that shows us is that this is actually a profitable campaign for them, or else they would not be paying every time somebody clicks on their website. So it's showing us that being on the first page of Google for building construction services is paying off for them, and they are profitable with it. So the second way you can get ranked on the first page of Google is through something called search engine optimization, or SEO for short. And as you can see right here on the front page, these people are on the front page because they're benefiting from some sort of SEO and getting on the first page instead of on page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or beyond. And it's important to be on the first page because over 80% of people that perform a search on Google don't actually get past the first page. So if they perform the search building construction services, over 80% of the people aren't even going to bother to go to page 2. And so Rick, you can have the best company, you can offer the best services, you could have the best pricing, and you could be the most ethical company out there, but unfortunately if no one's going to see your website, they won't know anything about that. So that's why it's really important to hold rankings on the first page, because that's truly the most lucrative online real estate that you can have. Now the good thing about SEO is the fact that there's no charge every time somebody clicks to visit your website. However, the downside is that unlike PPC, it does take a few weeks and sometimes a few months to get on the first page. So now what I want to do is I actually want to take you over to something called the Google Keyword Tool. And this tool will show you how many times per month a certain phrase gets searched. Okay, so Rick, now we're over on the Google Keyword Tool, and as you can see, I've typed in the term building construction services, and if we come down here, we could see that that term gets searched 1,900 times per month. And that alone shows us that can be a very profitable campaign if we got you on the front page of Google for building construction services, because that's 1,900 visitors that could potentially find your site every single month. And then also, if we scroll down a little bit, they're going to give us other recommendations that we might want to rank on the first page of Google for. So building construction for the fire service, building construction, construction management company, and they give us tons and tons of things that we might want to consider ranking on the first page of Google for. And so if we add some of these up, I mean, that equals thousands and thousands of searches per month. And I headed over to Google, and when I typed in the term building construction services, I actually wasn't able to find you anywhere in the top 100 results or the first 10 pages. And this means that the traffic and the potential clients you could be getting isn't near what it currently is. So you're literally missing out on thousands and thousands of customers, or thousands and thousands of people finding your site that could be customers every single month. However, there is good news. If you do want some help with that, I would definitely do that for you, and I would be more than happy to provide you with the assistance of helping you get onto the first page of Google for various terms. And this is actually how I work. I offer 3, 6, and 12-month agreements, and you would be the only one in the business that I would work with, especially in your area. I wouldn't work with any of your direct competitors. And right now I'm actually running a special Christmas bonus. So if you sign up by Christmas, I'll give you 66% off your first month, and I'll create a mobile-friendly version of your website for you for free, which we usually charge $497 for that. And the reason having a mobile-friendly version of your website is important is because more and more people are starting to use their mobile devices, such as their tablets or their smartphones, to use the internet instead of using a computer or a laptop. And I don't know if you've tried to load your website on a mobile device, but it's pretty hard to read websites that are not mobile friendly on a mobile device. And so if you have a mobile website, you're actually one step ahead of your competitors. So if this is all something you want to get started on, and you want to get on the first page of Google, and you want that mobile site, you could go ahead and send me an email at Bryan, that's BRYAN, at localseomanagers.com, or you could just go ahead and send me a message on LinkedIn, and I would be more than happy to provide you with the next steps. And also, I'll be sending you over a "Can you endorse me?" request on LinkedIn. I would be happy to have you review if you were happy with the results of my work. So Rick, thank you again so much for this opportunity. I had a lot of fun making this video for you, and I hope it provided you with some insights on how to better improve your online marketing and your online exposure. So I will talk to you soon. Bye.